Once upon a time, in a deep, enchanting forest, lived a small and clever mouse named Milo. Milo was known far and wide for his quick wit and sharp mind. He had many friends in the forest, but he also had his share of enemies, like the cunning foxes and the sneaky owls. One bright and sunny morning, as Milo was strolling through the woods, he had an idea that would change his life forever. He decided to invent a fearsome creature called the Gruffalo. The Gruffalo was said to have terrible tusks, sharp claws, and knobbly knees. Its eyes were fiery and its back was covered in spikes. Milo thought that if he could convince everyone in the forest that he was friends with the Gruffalo, no one would dare to mess with him. So he went around telling all the animals about the Gruffalo. He described how fearsome and dangerous the creature was and how the Gruffalo would surely protect him. The animals were taken aback by Milo's story and gave him wide berth, not daring to cross his path. As time went on, Milo felt quite pleased with himself. He walked through the forest with confidence, and all the other animals believed his tale of the Gruffalo. But little did Milo know, his story was about to take an unexpected turn. One day, as Milo was venturing deeper into the forest, he heard a rustling in the bushes. He turned around to see the very creature he had invented, a creature that resembled the Gruffalo in every detail. Terrified, Milo's heart raced as he realized that the Gruffalo was real. The Gruffalo looked down at Milo with its fiery eyes and asked, "Who are you, little mouse, and why are you in my forest?" Thinking quickly, Milo remembered all the details he had told the other animals about the Gruffalo. With a brave smile, he replied, "I am Milo, the clever mouse who is friends with the fearsome Gruffalo. I came to visit you, of course." To his amazement, the Gruffalo smiled back. Well, isn't that interesting? I've heard tales of you too, Milo. A mouse who is friends with a creature as fearsome as me. Why don't you walk with me through the forest?" As they walked side by side, Milo and the Gruffalo talked and laughed. Milo soon realized that the Gruffalo wasn't as fearsome as he had imagined. In fact, they shared stories and found that they had a lot in common. They both loved the forest, enjoyed stories, and had a good sense of humor. As the sun began to set, Milo and the Gruffalo bid each other farewell. The Gruffalo promised to keep an eye out for any predators who might trouble Milo in the future. Milo thanked the Gruffalo for his kindness and honesty. As Milo returned to his friends in the forest, he couldn't help but smile. He had learned an important lesson. Sometimes, the things we fear the most are only in our minds, and making up stories can lead to unexpected adventures. From that day on, Milo continued to be friends with the Gruffalo, and he never had to invent stories to protect himself again. And as for the other animals in the forest, they learned that sometimes even the most unexpected friendships can bring joy and laughter into their lives. And so, dear children, the story of Milo and the Gruffalo reminds us that our imagination can lead us to amazing places, and that true friendships can be found in the most unexpected of circumstances. So, as you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, remember to always be open to new experiences and embrace the magic of the world around you. Good night. The moral of the story is that our imagination can help us navigate challenges, and true friendships can emerge from unexpected places.